So let me help you see the oneness of awareness and experience. Simply notice your experience right now, the experience of this present moment, the experience of seeing, the experience of hearing, the experience of touching. Now, what is fundamental of all of these experiences? It is the awareness. There's an awareness of the experience. And it's fundamental because without the awareness of hearing, without the awareness of seeing, without the awareness of touching, well, then there would be no experience. So awareness is fundamental. But see how the awareness and the experience is one. That the experience cannot be experienced without awareness. That simultaneously as the experience emerges out of awareness and it's experienced in awareness and it dissolves back into awareness, see the oneness of it. See how there's no separation. It's like a movie that is playing on a screen. The screen is awareness, and the movie is the experience. The screen and the movie are inseparable. The screen is fundamental to the movie. The reality of the movie is actually the screen. The movie is made of the screen. Just like whatever your experience is, it's made of awareness. When we look at the movie and the screen, at first, it seems like there's two separate things, that there's a movie and there's a screen. But when we look closely, we realize that there's actually not two. There's no such thing as a movie that has its own independent reality. There's no separate thing called a movie. There's just the screen. All there is to the movie is the screen. The movie is an appearance on the screen. Just like all experiences are an appearance on awareness. But see how the screen is independent of the movie. The screen does not depend on the movie to exist, but the movie depends on the screen to exist. Similarly, experiences depend on awareness to exist, but awareness does not depend on experiences. So all objects are experiences. But what is the subject? The subject is you, awareness. You, awareness, are aware of the body. You, awareness, are aware of feelings, emotions, sensations, perceptions, the mind. You are experiencing the body. You are experiencing emotions. You are experiencing the mind. And because you are aware of those experiences, you are also free from them, just like the screen is free from the movie. The movie plays on the screen, but nothing that happens in the movie, no appearance, can get the screen wet or make the screen catch on fire. So when you realize yourself as that awareness, then you've realized your transcendental nature. You're transcendent of the experiences. Yet simultaneously, all the experiences are actually made of you. So you're one with everything. But you're also free from everything. You're in the world, but not of the world. It's like you're in the movie, but you're not made of the movie. Right? It's like the screen. The screen is in the movie, but it's not made of the movie. The movie is made of the screen. The screen is always free from the movie. When the movie is off, when the movie comes to an end, the screen will still exist. All appearances in the movie are changing. They're coming and going. They're appearing and disappearing. But the screen is ever present. Look at your own experiences. Every single experience that you've had has appeared and disappeared. Every experience has a duration. It has a start and an end. Every experience comes and goes. But there's something that's not an experience. And it is the awareness of the experiences. The awareness of the experience of your breakfast this morning is the same awareness that was aware of your breakfast last week, which is the same awareness that was aware of your breakfast last month, last year, 10 years ago, 20 years ago, 30 years ago. It's the same awareness. And that awareness is ever present. It's continuous. But there's no such thing as an experience that is continuous. Even things that you take for granted, like the experience of your body, and you might think that you've been experiencing your body continuously. No, you haven't. At night, when you go to bed and sleep, you have no awareness of this physical body. You then become aware of a dream body in the dream state. And then you enter deep sleep, which then you have no awareness of a body. You aren't continuously thinking of being aware of thoughts. Because even in between one thought and another thought, well, what's this silent and stillness that's in between the two thoughts? It's the awareness. The awareness is aware of thought one. The awareness is aware of the gap in between thought one and thought two. And the awareness is aware of thought two. So it's the thoughts that are changing. Thought one is different from thought two. Thought one appears, then disappears. Then thought two appears, then disappears. Now, what is it that's not appearing and disappearing? It's the awareness of the thoughts. A thought is present and then it's absent. The thought one, and then it's broken. And then thought two arrives, and then that's broken, and then thought three. But what is unbroken? There's an unbroken awareness. It's ever present. It's continuous. It's been continuous your whole life. And this awareness is no different than you. It is you. You are ever present. You are unbroken. You are without start and end. You are not coming and going. All experiences are coming and going in you. See that even with emotions. Emotions come and go. Now, where are you experiencing these emotions? Are you experiencing the emotions within you or outside of you? Every experience is within you. So this is that oneness. It's like the movie and the screen. They're inseparable. It's like an illusion that it appears to have its own reality as a movie. But like I said, that movie cannot exist if it were not for the screen. Everything that you experience in your life, it appears to have its own separate reality. When in reality, these objects that you are aware of, it's you that's giving them reality. They are borrowing the reality from you. Or another way to say it is they share the one reality, and that one reality is you. So at this stage of the realization, at first, there's a disidentifying with the experience. Disidentifying with the movie. I'm not the movie. I'm the screen. And now where I'm taking you is I'm showing you the next stage is to realize that, well, that movie, that experience is made of you. So then there's this oneness. That everything that you're experiencing is made of you. It's all you. But all these experiences come and go. And you are not coming and going. You are ever present. All these experiences are appearing and disappearing. And you are witnessing them appear and disappear. Just like the screen is witnessing the movie. Silently and still. The screen is silent and still. And it's simply just observing. And that's like you. There's the experience that appears. And as the experience appears, there's simultaneously a knowing of that experience. There's the consciousness of that experience, that you are conscious of the experience. And it's simultaneous. Because you are conscious prior to the experience. Just like the screen is already a screen prior to the movie starting. It still remains a screen during the movie, and when the movie comes to an end, it's still going to be that screen. You're conscious before the experience, during the experience, and after the experience. So the body, the mind, is an experience. You exist before the experience of the body, mind. You exist during the experience of the body, mind. And you exist after the experience of the body, mind. The body, mind is bound to time, just like the movie is bound to time. There's a duration of the movie. Perhaps it's a 2-hour movie. There's a duration to this body, mind. Perhaps it's 80 years. But when the movie is done, that doesn't mean that the screen is done. Because the screen is always free from time. What you are is timeless. It's free from time. So realizing this oneness creates that It doesn't create it. You're realizing it. It already is. It's just you're realizing it. This intimacy, like the intimacy of the movie and the screen. It's more than intimate because they're inseparable. Intimacy is this thing with two things. This is beyond intimacy. And when you realize this, then it's like whatever you're experiencing, it's like it's your body. How you experience just this limited body as your body, then it switches. It's like your universal body. That everyone is made of you. Every object is made of you. It's all your being. And you know everything as yourself. And because it's all your being and all you know is yourself, it's only you. And at the same time, that realization is the realization of love. Recognizing or realizing that there are not two. Realizing the unity. Love is unity. So when I say everything is made of you, it's like you're seeing yourself in everything, but not yourself as a person. You're seeing yourself as your formless nature in everything, in all forms. Just like in every character of the movie, it's made up of the screen. It's the screen that runs through all of the characters in the movie. So you're seeing you as the one reality of everything. And then there's that experience of love. The love that's not the love that you think about when you think of there's another. The love of only one, the oneness, the unity. That's true love. That there are not two. So it's like it's all self-love. It's all yourself. All you know is yourself. Every experience is yourself. Every object you've ever known is actually yourself. Just like the screen doesn't really know a movie. The screen only knows the screen. The entire movie is the being of the screen. All of the characters in the movie are made of the one screen. And let's call that screen love. So all the characters are made of the one love. It's what unifies all of the characters. It's what unifies all of the experiences in the movie, is this one screen, the oneness of the screen that's the reality of the movie. So hopefully this helps. Let me know if you are not really realizing it, and try and make a few more videos that are like this for that stage of kind of closing the gap, collapsing that apparent separation that still exists. So I'll see you in the next one.